So I might just kind of walk by and I see this girl sitting right here. Hey guys, how's your night going? Now they don't know me, I don't know them, but I'm just acting like this social guy, like I belong there. And that's just gonna make her look at me and go, it's good. I wonder who that guy was. Like, is he a celebrity? Like, is he famous? Who is that guy? And as I'm there, here's the DJ right here. Hey, what's up, man? Like, good to see you again, right? Even though he doesn't know me, he's just like, all right, like, cool. Walking around, I see these people. I'm not going, hey man, how's your night going? Give him a fist bump, and he said, who's this guy? I like that shirt, man. You got good style. I would rock that shirt totally, man. Where did you get that shirt? Oh, I got it on Amazon. Oh man, that's fucking tight, bro. Right on, man. And I'm just kind of talking to people. I don't have any outcome that I'm looking for. I'm just talking and warming up the room, just kind of chit-chatting here and there. Maybe I talk to that guy for 30 seconds, talk to this guy for like 45 seconds, and I work my way to the bar. Meanwhile, the girls, they're noticing this. Who is that guy? He's chit-chatty and social, confident, dressed like a rock star. Who is that guy? Okay, so now I'm here at the bar, right? And we're talking to the bartender. He comes over. Now again, I want to talk to the bartender like I know him, like he's my friend. So like what I like to do is I'll be like, hey man, what's going on, bro? Like I'm Ryan, man. Guess what? I'm new in town. This is my new playground. And yeah, this is my buddy, you know, and introduce my wingman. And maybe talk about my wingman's title. Maybe my wingman is a DJ. You know, I'll be like, yeah, this is my buddy DJ Corey, man. He's playing over at the Palms, right? Make him seem like higher status, maybe like he's somebody important. And of course, I'm the one talking, so I must be somebody important. The bartender is going to shake my hand, and I'm going to be like, yeah, man, I was just wondering, he's the owner in right now, the owner of the club. And the bartender goes, yeah, he's in. Hey, can I just chit chat with him real quick? Can I talk to him? So the bartender goes, and then the owner comes out. Now I got the owner of the club. Shake his hand. Hey man, what's going on? Like I'm new in town. I've been waiting to get over to this venue. This is going to be my new spot. I'm wondering, you know, I just wanted to say hi because you're probably going to be seeing a lot of me, right? And just have a quick little conversation with the manager and the lead bartender. And again, the girls are noticing this. Why is that guy talking to the owner of the club? How come he's aligned with all these people and he's chit-chat? Who is that guy? He must be somebody important. So that just starts generating more and more interest from the hot girls. So after I talk to him for a couple seconds, if there's any female bartenders or cocktail waitresses, I want to do the same thing. And I don't want to hit on them, right? I don't want to, oh, you're cute. Like, I don't want to do nothing like that, right? You don't want to come off sleazy or creepy. You just kind of want to shake their hand, keep it business, not formal. It's not like, hey, it's nice to meet you, but just business casual. Hey, what's going on? It's nice to meet you. You know, new in town. This is going to be my new spot. Blah blah blah, and just kind of talk to basically everybody. Make friends with everybody around here, right? And now at this point, this is a crucial point because this is a lot of guys. They get to this point at the bar and then they turn around and they do that, scoping out the room, like, you know, holding their drink. Oh, by the way, when you're ordering a drink, just get water in the club. I never drink alcohol. I never buy alcohol in the club. I only drink bottled water in the club because I want to keep my mind as sharp as I can. I want to be able to spit tight game. I don't want to spit sloppy drunk game, right? So you don't want to, but you get your drink, get your bottled water, or if it's a, you know, just water and he gives it to you in a glass. You might even want to say, you know, give me an ice water, but put it in a champagne glass or wine glass just because it looks a little more classy. Girls don't know if it's a white wine or whatever, and if a girl even asks you, like, how come you're not drinking tonight? Be like, oh, I know the owner of the club. I just had to drop something off. Or, oh, I know the DJ. I was just coming here to drop off some CDs. So again, it makes it look like you're aligned with these higher value people, which puts you on kind of like a higher tier of social status, social stature, or whatever. Or sometimes a girl will ask, like, well, where's your drink? How come you're drinking water? You can just say, oh, I'm the designated driver tonight. And of course, that lets her know that you have a car, that you're not a scrub motherfucker just sitting in the passenger seat getting a ride, right? But you don't want to, once you're here and you get your drink, you don't want to just sit around and start scoping out the bar like you're looking for chicks. Where are the hot chicks? Like, you never want to do that behavior because girls pick up on that. And they, oh, that's the guy who's hunting for pussy, right? So that will, whatever interest or attraction you start generating, it'll drop. So again, if you do end up in this position by the bar, you don't look at the bar, what's going on. Again, you're looking at each other. You're chit-chatting, oh man, cheers, bro. Dude, this is such a fun night, blah, blah, blah. A lot of times when me and my wingman do this, we're not actually even making real conversation. We're just doing the motion. We're looking at each other like we're the party, toast our glasses, do a little fist bump, blah, blah, blah. You know, take a selfie, give it to the bar. Hey, can you take a selfie of us? Hey, what's up, bro? Right? We want to make it look, again, like we're this dope rock stars just hanging out, having the best time ever. And again, making friends with everybody to kind of generate, again, that social stature. So at that point, then we might want to start opening some sets. I want to start talking to some girls. So, for example, what I like to do, instead of looking for like the hottest chick, let's say this is the hottest chick. Well, both of them are fucking hot. These girls are like 9s and 10s out of 10, right? And maybe, you know, this girl's like, I don't know, like a 6, and this girl's a 7, and, you know, maybe there's some other girls over here. What, maybe these girls right here. Maybe these girls are a pair of 7s right there, 7 out of 10, right? So they're far from average, but they're not like hot. Like, they're not models. They're just pretty girls. They're girls that you know, you would fuck, and they're not really like girlfriend material, but pretty girls, right? So that would usually be my warm-up set. So me and my wingman, we might roll over here and open this this 2 set right here, these 2 girls. And I might walk in and we're gonna say something kind of like, you know, hey, real quick, like, what do you guys seem like the most normal girls in here? Right? Because we don't want to make them on like a pedestal. We don't want to act like they're on a pedestal or they're super hot or we're needy. We want to say something like, you guys seem like the most normal girls in here. Because that immediately, girls, they hear that and they go, what does that mean? Like, am I not pretty? Like what does that mean? Right? So that's why I like to open up with that line. Then what I do, like, so I open. Next thing I like to do is what's called an FTC, a false time constraint. You know, hey, well, I can't stay long, you know, we're here with some friends, we're meeting up with some buddies, you know, can't stay long. I know the owner of the club, I just had to drop something off to him real quick. Because they've seen you talking to them. They don't know that you're just doing this big act in order to generate attention from them. They have no idea what's going on. You look like a rock star. You're talking to the owner of the club. You're chinking glasses. Like, you must be somebody important. So they don't know. And so you do something like I said, you open, hey guys, what's up? And then you false time constraint. Can't stay long, you know, we're in a rush, we're heading out in a second, we're going to this other club, or, you know, I'm just here to drop off something to the DJ, but you guys seem kind of cool. I just wanted to ask you this quick question, right? And then they'll be like, oh, okay, yeah, like, what's up? And you say, okay, so like something I like to do, I call it the 6ix9ine line. This is my smooth little line that I've been using lately. Is you're like, you know the rapper 6ix9ine? And they'll go, oh yeah, you know the guy with the rainbow hair and the teeth? And they're like, oh yeah. And if they don't know who he is, I can pull it up on my phone and go, look, get a load of this guy. He's got rainbow hair and teeth, right? And that's very like emotional and controversial. Like, so women are like, wow, rainbow hair and teeth, what's going on here, right? So you just tell them something funny and interesting. I mean, you could tell them anything. You can find some crazy YouTuber or whatever to make a conversation about. It doesn't really matter. 6ix9ine is one of the top rappers in the world. Whether you like his music or you hate it, doesn't matter. He's got millions of views and everybody knows him. So I'll be like, you know, so do you know the rapper 6ix9ine? And they're like, yeah. And you go, okay, get this. Like, my niece, like, she just turned 7, right? It was her birthday. And like, she has the biggest crush on 6ix9ine, right? She says when she grows up, she wants to marry him. What do you guys think about that? And the girls will go, oh my God, that's crazy, right? And I'll go, so anyway, like, you know, I'm her uncle, and she convinced me to buy her this big poster. It's like a 6-foot-tall poster, right? And she goes and she like hung it on her wall, and her mom walked in and was like, what the fuck, right? And she calls me up, blah, blah, blah. So I make this little story up, and the girls are just kind of like, what's going on? Like, this rock star, he just came up to us. He's so confident, and he's talking about something interesting. He's not trying to hit on us. He didn't come up and say, can I buy you a drink? You know, do you want to dance with me? He wasn't this simpy, like, pathetic motherfucker. Like, he just seems like a cool, confident guy who's just chilling, him and his buddy. Like, okay. Like, so they start talking for a little bit, and then basically we'll say something like, yeah, well, come on, let's go meet some friends, right? So then me and my wingman here, we take these two girls and we go out to the dance floor, right? And like a game of chess, we use these girls as pawns in order to get the queens, right? Because we now show up with other girls. Like, so we're already dancing with other girls. These girls have already seen us, again, talking to the bartender, talking to the bouncer. We met all these people. They're already interested, and now we're what's called pre-selected, right? We're pre-selected by other women, and women love it when men are already selected by other women. It makes you more attractive. Like, if I just walked into the club by myself as one of these guys, I look pretty beta. Just some guy walking in the club in jeans and a t-shirt, and girls look at that, you're like invisible. But if you do what I'm doing, you come in like a fucking rock star, you know, dressed to the nines, you're confident, you're talkative, you meet some other girls, then the hot girls start noticing, like, who is that guy? Like, okay, I might be a little interested if he comes and talks to me. So I'll go over here and dance with these girls, and I have no intention of getting these girls' phone numbers or trying to take them on dates or whatever. They're just, like I said, they're just like pawns. So I might even hand them the phone. Hey, let's take a selfie. That might even be the way that I open the target. Hey, you guys seem cool. Can you guys take a picture of us real quick? And like we take the four of us now, me and my wingman and, you know, the two other girls. They now get this girl to take a selfie of us. We take a little group pic. And that's a really good way to kind of get into this set. It's what you call forward merging. You can forward merge or you can backwards merge. So what we did right here is, like, we entered into the set with the bartender, and then we forward merged into this new set, this two set, and then we forward merged into this. If it doesn't work out with them, we can always backwards merge into another set or anything like that. But I think this is going to work out. We've got everything under control here. So we start talking to this girl, and yeah, this is my buddy, you know, DJ Corey. You know, he's been in the studio. We haven't been able to hang out. You girls seem cool. These are our friends, you know, Sarah and whatever, blah, blah, blah. So they start talking. Now, what we really want to do at this point is we want to isolate these girls now. Here's the thing. When you're working with a wingman, the most important thing is you have to understand that the wingman isn't there to get laid. The wingman is just there to offer logistical support to the primary to help him get laid. And when you're working with a wingman, like, no one really wants to be the wingman because they're like, oh, now I can't get laid tonight. It's only about him. But the idea is that you want to switch roles every group. Like, for example, if this was my target, this is my set. I called that set. Hey, that's my target. You're going to be my wing. And if it works out, it's all good. We're going to have the wingman basically talk to this other girl and call her basically the obstacle. And actually, he can also use these pawns in order to kind of just keep her at bay, you know, distract her while I basically extract the target from the group and take her over here. That's my plan. I'm going to take her over. Oh, sorry, I'm team red right here. I'm trying to take her over here to build a little comfort and trust, connection, commonality with her, get her number before we go into, let's say, the next set or we go to the next venue. And so if it works out with her, that's good. If it doesn't, then it's basically we swap roles and it becomes his turn, and maybe he says, okay, this is my target, and we go into the next group. And we'll save that for another lesson, but let's say, for example, you know, me, my wingman, these two girls, and now the hot chick, and we'll call her the obstacle. We're all kind of dancing around, taking some selfies, goofing around, and now I basically want to start talking to the target, but I don't want to hit on her again. I've already generated all this value, you know, social proof the room, I'm pre-selected, but now what I want to do is nag the target. Okay, I gotta nag the target to let her know that I'm not some simp motherfucker. I'm not trying to kiss her ass and buy her drinks or whatever like that. So what I like to do, for example, let's say she's wearing a blue dress and it looks pretty sexy on her. Now, women love validation, attention, affection, approval from guys. It's like a drug to them. They're always chasing your validation. And what happens when you don't give a girl validation, she'll try to work a little harder for it. Eventually to the point where she just has to have sex with you in order to get you on her good side. Women just instinctually do that. So what you do is, it's like you've got that shot of the validation, but you ain't going to give it to her. So you'll be like, hey, you know, that dress is kind of cute. Now, before you just stop at that to make her say, oh, well, thank you. Right? Because now she gets your validation. You gave her that shot. You don't want to do that. You want to say, like, oh, I like that dress. It's kind of cute. I mean, if it was me, I like the blue, but I think you would have looked better in a green dress. But that's just me. Right? So it's a neg. It's a negative compliment. It's almost like you were going to give her some validation, but then you took it away. What that does to the girl is basically like pulls the self-esteem rug out from under her. She, wait a minute, this guy didn't suck up to me. He didn't kiss my ass. Like he didn't give me the validation that I want. All these other guys in line, they walk up to her, oh, you're so pretty, you're so beautiful. But you were like, I kind of like that dress. I think green instead of the blue would have been better, but it's still nice. Like, right, I wasn't mean to her. I didn't say it was an ugly dress. You don't know how to dress. I just said, it's all right. It didn't really impress me. And that makes her go, wait, what? Like, what the fuck? Like, this guy isn't kissing my ass? And of course, now that's going to make her start tapping on me and be like, oh my God, but do you like my bracelet? Don't you think it's cute? Like, she's going to try to work to get that fucking validation. And it's fun once you understand how this works, because when you understand how the woman's mind works, you're able to get them to do the things that you want to do. You'll be able to basically get what you want from her instead of the other way around. If I just gave her the validation, you know, if I say, hey, by the way, you're really pretty, she's going to go, thanks. So aren't you going to buy me a drink? And now you're paying money up the ass, buying her shit, and then she won't even give you the pussy. Like, the whole point is to get laid by this girl. It's not to chit-chat with her, get to know her. We're not trying to do that here. We're just trying to get her number so that we can get her on a date and go fuck her. And if it's going really good, again, we want to take her right to the toilet.